Bom dia, boa tarde, boa noite, meus queridos e minhas queridas. Aqui quem nos fala é o Bolha, passando só para avisar que esse vídeo vai ter perguntas, comentários e respostas em inglês, e a legenda vai sair assim que eu tiver um tempo de fazer, mas fique tranquilo que ela sai. Se você quiser fazer, fique à vontade também, beleza? Por agora é só, bora pro vídeo.
Hello, Abaxial. I'm Coletiva here. My question for you is, what do you think about this weekend in Kabum after to lose?
I'm disappointed. I think we're the best team, but we weren't able to show it this weekend. We lost 2 games that we very clearly should have won, especially today. I think everyone would say we had an overwhelming advantage today, and we just failed to close the game. We didn't, we made small team fighting mistakes. We made small errors in judgment. We didn't use our advantages correctly. We did a lot of things like that. And so, yeah, we lost 2 games when this should have been 2-0. We had a lot of good moments and then a lot of really stupid ones. So I'm not very happy right now.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, Abaxial, Bolha here. The same question I asked Maestro about a few minutes ago. Right now, when you're looking into the direct confrontation between you guys and other teams, you're 0-2 on Flamengo, 2-0 on Furia, 0-2 on INTZ, tied with Peng and ahead of PRG and Cade. How, even though you're ahead on Furia and PRG with a 2-0, so you guys win, if you guys get tied on the number of wins, that would be a good time for you guys. Does that give you like kind of a comfort of, well, at least we have Furia and PRG 2 wins, 2-0, and that will give us an advantage? Or do you see the other way around, like, guys, come on, we cannot depend on this, we need to start working harder? How's the mentality right now, knowing that you have an advantage, but not relaxing so much because you have an advantage?
Yeah, I don't like the situation because, okay, we're winning tiebreak against PRG and Furia, and okay, PRG are starting to, show some signs of life. Maybe they can mount a comeback, but for the most part, it's sort of like we've consistently beaten the bad teams. But other than our victory against Pain, we haven't really shown it against the good teams. We haven't really brought it. So we haven't lost to the bad teams. Okay, that's why we're still doing okay in the standings. But overall, that means we must win a lot of our games towards the end here if we expect like Santos, INTZ to stay near the top. Flamengo to stay near the top, then we need to be better than them in record rather than, winning them on tiebreak. So no, I don't like this situation.
Thank you, my friend.
Abaxial, what do you take to improve the team after this weekend?
Part of our mistakes, it's not about conceptual errors. It's more about judgment in mid and late game situations that made us lose today. I mean, some of it was were easy fixes, but others are a lot more about just playing a lot of games and being good, practicing hard, very try hard. That stuff, I know it's going to improve with time. I don't know if it's going to improve faster than it does at the other teams. That's, again, everyone kind of improves on that about the same pace during the split. So that's a little tricky. I'm going to try, but, a lot of that is going to be down to them. A lot of that is going to be down to them, just being better players than the enemy team.
Thank you.
Abaxial, Bolha here one more time. And this time to talk about the draft. We see Kha'Zix showing up a lot in other leagues as well now that you got 20% more on isolation damage. Today you gave it to Revolta, which makes sense. He's a very aggressive jungler. But you did it within a backline dive comp with Kalista throwing Tarek, Galio ulting, Kennen ulting as well, and Kha'Zix showing up invisible from somewhere and probably bursting 1 or 2 targets. Is there any other comps where Kha'Zix would be a good fit? And do you think that Kabum executed the comp the way you like it today, or you guys missed something?
We almost executed it as we wanted to. We made a few mistakes with our lane game judgment that meant that, okay, yeah, you saw sometimes we just engaged on them and we boomed them very easily. In other cases, our engage was a little too forced and it was easy for them to kite out, and then, we messed that up. There were other aspects of Kazakhs as well that we didn't really use. We didn't play the map properly. Like in terms of your question, like what else can Kazakhs do? I think that it depends a lot on how well junglers play with their lanes. I think that INTZ doesn't, the jungle and the lanes don't play very well together, so that makes Kazakhs stronger. But against other teams, it may be difficult to use Kazakhs. Yeah.
So you're saying that would be also functional on a solo lane 2v2 or solo lane gank or a pickoff team comp?
Yes, but like that depends a lot as well on which team has the ability to engage. Depends a lot on the which team has the ability to respond to those kinds of situations with global abilities. They didn't pick any today, so that made it easier to play Kazakhs.
Okay, got it. Thank you so much.
Hi, Thiago Correa talking here. You've talked about the small mistakes that your team made, and other coaches have said similar things before. At this point of the competition, do you think it is an easy task to resolve these kind of problems, or these minor problems are big things because of how far we are at the competition?
Yeah, we don't have that much time to fix some of these things. Like, a lot of these problems, they feel like stuff it can be deceptive, right? It can be like, oh, I feel like this is a problem I know how to fix. I feel like, yeah, this is a problem that we fixed in the past and all that stuff. But, truth be told, every situation is different. Every coaching job is different. And so, yeah, you think you can fix the problem, but then it turns out, oh, we can't because we overlooked this part of it. Or, it's about like this little detail in communication why the problem is occurring. That can be a little tricky. Yeah, it's not so easy. I agree with you. I'm gonna try not to be like, even though I have a lot of experience and I've fixed teams before. I'm trying to respect the challenge. Try and approach it the best way possible, and not try and be lazy about it. Right.
Thank you very much.